What do you know about Wong Kar-wai? Wong Kar-wai.
Did I call him Wong or Juan?
I don't know.
Alright, so. You should probably hold the box set because I got the up arm. So, what do you know about Wong Kar-wai? I know he directed Chungking Express, I think. That's how you say it. I'd have to look at it. And that was on my watch list, and Criterion put out a big box set. That's his... And he's from Hong Kong. That's pretty much all I know. When Criterion announced it, I was like pretty excited because I like the idea of getting these box sets of just one director and kind of diving into them. You got it though during the Criterion sale, so loopholed a little bit. It's a wacky box set. It's a really wacky design on how it is. So the idea for this video, this is going to be a pretty relaxed video. Me and her, my wife, are going to dive through Wong Kar-wai's filmography in this box set. We're going to go in chronological order from when he released it to the most recent that's in this set. We're going to watch the movie, and then afterwards, we're just going to kind of talk about it for a little bit, and then move into the next one. Got anything to add to it? So this is going to be a long journey for us. It could be a long video, but it's hard to tell. So we're going to jump into... I probably should have looked to see what the first movie was before we started this. If you want to try to unfurl this thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like... Okay, so if you grab it... As Tears Go By is our first one. So we're going to jump into As Tears Go By, and we'll see you back after the movie. Okay, so we just finished As Tears Go By from 1988. Our first dive into Wong Kar-wai, which I think I was calling him Wong Kar-wai earlier. I'm not sure, but what did you think? What was your thoughts? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I know this is a little late for when I normally stream. A little bit unexpected, but like I said, I wanted to, if I could this weekend, stream a little bit, and I have a little bit of time tonight, so I figured let's run a new list of Hijack Hijinks submitted by Darius. This is Hijack Hijinks V2. There'll be a link in the description to Moxfield that will have the deck list. So let's go over this. We've played this deck several times now, and we've been tinkering with it, trying to get it better and everything like that. Last time we went to leave, this was what we was looking at as potentially the deck. Haven't tried this version, but they sent us, Darius sent us this list, so we were going to check this one out. I'm like, the more I think about this list, the more I'm like, I don't know if it's a control shell, you know what I mean? Or if it's like it feels like it needs to be like aggressive, but let's talk about what we got going on and what this deck is trying to do. First and foremost, land-wise, we have 2 Bloodfell Caves. They are the Rakdos Callers that enter in, you gain a life. 2 Bajuka Bogs, 4 Great Furnaces, 3 Mountains, 4 Swamps, 4 Vault Whispers, and 2 Rakdos Canariums, the red-black bounce land. From there, we have our deck, which is a Rakdos build that is focusing on hijacking our opponent's creatures, using those creatures to attack our opponent with, and then sacrificing them afterwards as like a pseudo removal for us to gain some kind of advantage. So we have multiple ways to do that. First, we have our hijack cards. I always forget to turn this on. So we have our hijack cards. So we have Wrangle, which is a sorcery 2-drop that gain control of target creature with power 4 or less until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. So pretty good. Hits a lot of stuff in the format. We also have 3 Bloody Betrayals. Gain control of target creature until the end turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until the end of turn. And then create a blood token. Blood tokens are going to be nice. They let us cycle cards to find more cards. They activate Gal Blast. They work well with makeshift munitions. So they work well with Deadly Dispute. So there's definitely like some value to be had there. And then 2 Mark of Mutiny. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on it and untap it. That creature gains haste until end of turn. So the cool thing about this is it kind of speeds up our aggro clock a little bit. And then if we can sacrifice their creature afterwards, then all the better. Stream actually started at a convenient time for me today. Although I just got back from saving my uncle from a flat tire. Right on. I'm glad we're streaming at a good time. And good on you for helping your uncle. Flat tires are the worst. So when we steal our opponent's cards, when we steal their creatures, we have outlets to deal with. We have 4 Carrion Feeders to sacrifice their creature with. 4 Viscera Seers to sacrifice their creature with. You get to scry 1 off of it. We also have 4 Deadly Disputes and 3 Reckoner's Bargain to draw a bunch of cards. We also have Makeshift Munitions to have an onboard, pretty evasive onboard way to get rid of their creatures. And then we have just our like standard good cards, which is 4 Experimental Synthesizer, which also works well with Deadly Dispute, Reckoner's Bargain, Makeshift Munitions. It works well with a lot of other stuff. Gal Blast works well with having our artifact lands, our synthesizer, our blood tokens, our treasure tokens, where hopefully like that's going to be activated pretty good. It works well as a removal spell, works well going to face. 3 Cast Down as a pretty self-explanatory removal spell, and then we have 3 Gurmag Anglers to keep the pressure on after we cast some Wrangles, after we do some of that stuff. So that's what our main deck is doing. I'm really excited to run this. I've loved the idea of this deck a lot. It's just trying to get it to work pretty humdrum. Sideboard wise, we have 3 Serrated Scorpions for the burn matchup. We have 3 Feed the Swarms for when it's necessary. 2 Suffocating Fumes as a board wiper. Suffocating Fume is good, but I kind of like maybe in the festivities a little bit more. Just being a 1-drop instead of a 3-drop. But cycling is relevant. 3 Gorilla Shamans, just a really, really good card. And then 4 Red Elemental Blasts because we're playing red. Why would we not have one of the best red cards in the format? So that's what we got going on in our main deck. So I am ready to fire off some matches, get in some games, and see how we do here. The question now is going to be finding it because we have quite a plethora of decks on here now. Might need to swap the +1/+1 hijack just in case of Gal Blast. Yeah, maybe. I'm just curious to see how it does. If Bloody Betrayal just wouldn't be a better as a 4 of instead, but we'll see. Just an afterthought. Yeah, I mean, we'll try out Mark and Mutiny. We'll see how it works. Did I not create? I guess not. I thought I created a match. Did I not? Or did I just select the deck and I think I might have just selected the deck and moved pages. I wouldn't put it past me, honestly. This hand. This is a hand that if we draw a card, I mean, 1 land, I would feel a lot better about having, so I want to keep it. We can lead on Viscera Seer, depending on what they play. I just don't like running out Carrion Feeder this early on without having much of anything. Well, we have another Carrion Feeder, so the question is do we want a Carrion Feeder? Let's Carrion Feeder. My guess, I see the island. Are we just playing? What are we playing here? I just hope it's not fairies again. Planes. This could be Azorius Flicker. Could be. Hey! We did the thing. Alright. I'm just going to run out the makeshift munitions. That way we always have an onboard Card. Spell Pierce? No. Oh, what is this? I smell the spice here. Is this a Cycle Storm? If so, our Marky Mutiny is not going to be very good. Are there any Pauper legal hijack abilities that are instant speed? Uh-oh, Cycle Storm. That's what it feels like. Goodbye, makeshift munitions. It is what it is. Well, we're here to do this thing, so let's do it. Yeah, so the question is, like, how good is our steel cards going to be? Our steal your cards. I probably shouldn't have done that against that Dawnbringer's Cleric, but probably should have tried to steal something bigger, but it's okay. Like that thing. I was like, let's get another hijack card. White spells and black spells cost 1 less to cast. So that thing should probably die, right? So I'm going to attack you with Carrion Feeder. No blocks. Gal Blast that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not quite there for Gurmag. So I'm just going to hold up Deadly Dispute. I guess there's an argument for playing another Carrion Feeder there, probably. I've never seen Cycle Storm, though. Maybe they just don't have black mana right now. I normally see it with black mana. Another Gurdaddy, huh? I'm gonna play this other Carrion Feeder here. Maybe Cycle for Value. It could be. They might be Cycle for Value and they have like a late to dinner or something in their deck, you know, have some kind of reanimation. I wouldn't put it past it. Another Dawnbringer Cleric. My goodness. Wait, man, Murder would be kind of cool. It would be. What's up, Raging Bull? Sunday stream? Yeah. Because I didn't we missed the day last week and I wanted to get to Hijack Hijinks. I said if I found time this weekend I would stream, and I found a little bit of time, so what we're doing. I'm gonna play Viscera Seer here. Let's go attacking here. They're gonna chump there. They have Snap, that'd be kind of annoying. Probably playing into Snap, but it is what it is. Yep. No, what is this? Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield. Okay, it's just flick. Just a flicker effect. Sure. Gain 2 life. They're back at 20. Down to 19. Okay, some kind of blue-white flicker deck. So the problem with that is our cards, half of our deck gets negated to flickers. That's the problem there. And their sorcery speed. So we might just sideboard out some of our cards. Some of our hijack cards. Bring in, I don't know if we want Suffocating Fumes. Maybe like just, I don't know. Definitely probably bring in Blue Elemental Blast. I mean Red Elemental Blast, right? Just put my Munchkin to bed. I'm all in. Nice. Inspiring Overseer is pretty good. We can potentially get off one of these Gurmag anglers here. I'm gonna do this pre-combat. Maybe I'm not. Dang. You know what? Let's deadly dispute that. Draw some cards here. Draw some more cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Gerdaddy here. Our opponent's deck is playing a bunch of annoying stuff, that's for sure. I still don't like hate our cards necessarily. Like our steel cards, but like I can't imagine they're gonna be like super duper relevant. Oh, I should have played Bajuka Bog. Whoops. Let's get in with the fish. Here comes Snap, maybe Exile. Nope. Another Bajuka Bog. Alright. Our opponent has a lot of hate stuff, that's for sure. A synthesizer here. I feel like synthesizer you should probably maybe always play before combat. Okay, we just lose Canarium. Dang, wish I was Reckoner's Bargain. Yeah, I know, right? That'd have been nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm just gonna play another fish. Pass. Might still bring in Suffocating Fumes. They have a counterspell. They have a counterspell. Yes, Darius. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for reminding me, Raging Bull. I'm tapped down, so opponent, I don't know like what your plan is, but all right. Lose our Canarium. Hopefully they don't have late to dinner. I don't know if they do, but I feel like they do. Yep. That's what I thought. We can't steal the Riverwinder either, which is super annoying. Another Gal Blast is kind of cool. Yeah, a little late to the party there. I should have played the Bajuka Bog last turn. But it is what it is. I don't know if I want to do that. I just pass here. Headache's gone. Still got a lump in the throat. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully it is better tomorrow. I feel like I've not played this game very well. This is what I feel like. Get in with everybody. Being hexproof is pretty rough. And comes in the Pegasus. Sure. Cast down the Pegasus. Draw. We get another synthesizer. Leave a synthesizer here. Reckoner's Bargain. What's up, White Lotus? I'll read your comments in a second. I'm trying to think about what I'm doing here. That'd be 8 to face. Let's pop this synthesizer, see what we find here. A Wrangle. That'd have been nice. Could just reckon and bargain the synthesizer. This one. We could do one of the vaults, I guess. Let's do one of the vaults. I don't know. We're gonna lose it. I don't want to lose my Gurmag. Due to brewed a mono white slivers deck, it's actually super fun to goldfish. I brewed a ton of budget decks recently. White Lotus played the budget blade deck on a new. Yeah, I saw that vid the other day. Not the other day, earlier today. I was like, that wasn't the other day. That was earlier today. What's up, White Lotus? Yeah, that budget blade deck looked really cool. If you got lists, Bull, send them. If you got lists, send them over. Another late to dinner, maybe. Yep, getting in for 7. Maybe I've come to bargain. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Oh well. We'll go down to 1. Late to dinner, the Pegasus. Yep. Sure. All right, let's just go to game 2. Yeah. Probably. Don't know. Don't know. Don't even know if I want Red Elemental Blast, honestly. I don't think I do. I don't think I want anything for this matchup, honestly. Braid Scorpion, maybe. Looks like a good blocker. Pauper White Blade. Alright, I'll copy that over in a second. Bring in the Serrated Scorpions. Really don't like the amount of like blink targets they have. Go down 1 Reckoner's Bargain. And I'm probably just going to trim both the makeshift munitions out. Run it like that. Let me copy this over. We have the Bajuka Bogs that we can hopefully flick with Rakdos Canarium. I should have Bajuka Bog that 1 turn instead of playing Great Furnace. What I should have done. Well, we did do the thing once. We did steal the Dawnbringer's Cleric once. Couldn't find any of our other Wrangle cards, though. I played a Sliver, Sidewinder, Great Sword. Man, you like that Great Sword card, don't you, Bull? I liked the one I played. I thought it was cool. Recommission and recommissions. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'll have to try it out. I should have a lot of it already. Keyword there is should. Like, no guarantees, though. Oh no, you weenie or bull. I wanted to be the first person to submit a deck with Razor Golem. I'm still working with Dross and Oxida Golem. Found places for the blue ones, though. Yeah, that's interesting. That sounds interesting. I'm going to look up Razor Golem. Bro, once you feel the power of multiple Great Swords, you never go back. Yeah, we'll have to, because I haven't got to run multiple. This Razor Golem is wicked looking. Check this thing out. What happened to that? Where's it at? There it is. I think it's wicked looking. Affinity for planes. 3/4. Attacking doesn't cause Razor Golem to tap, so it has vigilance. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like it. Green blue ones. Oh, gotcha. So green blue affinity ones, basically. I would like to go first. This hand. I'm not doing anything to like turn 3 with Synthesizer, probably. Which doesn't feel the best. Oh, this hand is probably a mulligan. I mean, these are all good cards, but it's probably a mulligan. Now, this hand I like a lot better. Keep will bottom the Viscera. So that's the 2 deck lists there. I can send more in a few minutes. Don't want to flood too bad. No worries. No worries. Yep, keep this. Bottom Viscera here. Done. Swamp, Carrion Feeder, pass. Opponent on the storefront. We're probably not wrangling next turn. What we could do is just play Viscera Seer. Attack you. I've also been obsessed with Idyllic Grange and Core Skyfisher synergy. The Razor Golem just adds old school Fey Spirit Golem feel to the weenie list. Yeah, I've liked that Idyllic Grange a while ago when I played against White Lotus playing White Weenie and I saw it because I didn't even know that card existed. And I saw it and I was like, ooh, I like this. It's like, I like this a lot. And don't feel bad about flooding in. Flood in. I don't care. Flood in all the deck lists. I'm down for whatever. I keep it 100. It sucks that their big creature though is hexproof. You know what I mean? Find a Bajuka Bog. It also sucks our only like sorcerer removal is Bajuka Bog. Get in for 2. Is that a 21 Jump Street reference? I don't think so. I was more referencing a Lavelle Crawford stand-up special. Like one of his bits was something like he's got a nephew or something that's was listening to like a lot of TV and stuff and is like, I'm down for whatever. I keep it 100. I'm down for whatever. And he's like, It's a pretty funny gag. All right, we're going to steal this Sunscape Familiar here. We're going to get them for all their cookies. Mine. Don't have Spell Pierce. I'll take a look at those lists in a second. You suck. Attack with everybody. Pauper, Azorius, Affinity, Ancient. I think I have, if not that list, I have a list very similar to that you've sent me already, Bull. That's a card we're gonna steal. Hold on, where's my list? Forgot the space after $5. I love Lavelle Crawford. He's hilarious. Idyllic Grange, Duskscale, Crawler, Core Skyfisher, Great Sword of Tyr. It's on. It's a shell I'm on. It's grindy. It sounds fun. Sounds really fun. This Pegasus card is wicked annoying. Our opponent's deck is wicked annoying, I should say. Getting in for one, sure. What is it? Black and what spells? White. Well, it is what it is. Another Scorpion. It's like, do I want to take this familiar, or do I want to take the Inspiring Overseer? Let's do it again. This list is kind of like Brute Squad version of Affinity utilizing the biggins. I'm down for it. Boy, do you put your decks on Moxfield or any other site? Island is annoying, right? A lot of the decks that Raging Bull has submitted to me is on my Moxfield, which the link in the description will send you to this deck, but then you can go from there onto the Moxfield stuff. All the decks submitted to me that I play or am going to play eventually is on there. So, do I want to put the counter on Carrion Feeder, or do I want to scry here? Yeah, it's all on there, White Lotus. And there's a couple of them I forgot who submitted them because I didn't write down the name next to them when I first took them. But on Moxfield, I try to credit everybody who submitted decks. Put lists on Scryfall. It's my card search engine choice, and it's perfect for what I do. I've never been on Scryfall, but I know a lot of people like it. Yeah, so do I want a Carrion Feeder or Viscerus here? I think I just want a Carrion Feeder. We have a lot of pressure on board, and we're going to potentially dump more pressure, hopefully. Hopefully, Dokuli. Although we are stuck on mana. There's that stupid Riverwinder, though. That Riverwinder is definitely going to put a halt to us if they can get it out. Big fan of the specialized keyword search. I brew all day with it. Never really been on it. Not much of a brewer, so I like just playing lists and then like tinkering with a pre-made list. Starting from scratch is no bueno with my brain. But yeah, that Riverwinder, they could just wait to dinner it, probably like right now. Yeah, hexproof creatures kind of stops our deck pretty hard in its tracks. Especially one that's that big. Let's top deck Bajuka Bog here. Same here on brewing, better at modifying than building from scratch, just how my mind works. It's more Japanese than German. Yeah, I'm a little bit better. Like, I wouldn't even say I'm like that great at like tweaking them, but like, yeah, if I have a deck that I'm like start from scratch, it's not a great idea. Let's 1, 2, 3. No, potentially 3. Let's just play this Rated Scorpion here. Rakdos Canarium, pick up the Swamp. Like I said, I wish we would have drawn one of our Bajuka Bugs. Carrion Feeder has the potential to outgrow the Riverwinder, which is very possible. Let's get in with everybody here. They have like a million like exile target attacking creature cards, which is super obnoxious. Sure. Oh damn it! I wanted to sack Viscera Seer in response. I was gonna sacrifice Viscera Seer to itself to scry, but oh well. Here's a little bit of a rattlesnake for you. Pauper Tamir goggles. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one. Play the Pegasus. Sure. Let's top deck one of our hijack cards, preferably. No, don't yield through turn because we can interact with stuff. I don't know if I want to cycle. I think I am going to cycle this land with blood token here. Blood, yeah, the blood token. I almost said blood fountain. I'm like, that's not right. Make our Gurmag a little bit cheaper too, and we get Deadly Dispute. Okay. Wrangle. No. Another Gurmag Angler is not that exciting. Alright, let's go attacking here. Send in the dorks. Got 15 cards on the sideboard. which ones? This here. What do you have, Soldier Mage, for my Carrion Feeder here? Last 15 cards. God damn it. Play Volta Whispers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Gurmag. Play Serrated Scorpion. Pass. Okay, is that the sideboard then? I'll fix that real quick. Yeah, are they playing inverted fams? That's what it feels like. And it's super annoying. They're cast down, they're going to top one, bottom the other. Storefront. Yeah, we're not in a very good spot here. Get hit for 4 flying, sure. They probably have another card that kills our Gurmag here, which is super annoying. What? Oh. You got a Gal Blast, though. Well, go attacking. Could get him in a position where Serrated Scorpion and Galblast gets us there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Grab number 2. Counterspell. Yay. Flame. Alright, what's going to happen now? Garbage Towers. Getting in with all the dorks. Which means I have something that blocks this Gurmag really nicely. We get a land. Alright. Well, this Gurmag's probably going to die from this turn. Yup. They just have fogs too. they have fogs and reanimation and, you know, a little bit of everything. Flicker cards. The inverted FAMs for life. Last one. Total of 5 spicy brews. Alright. I can handle the spice. Grow aggro? Yes, please. I like me some gruel. If they attack with everything, makes me think they have another card that does that. Feels like I'm playing Grand Arbiter, Augustine, and Commander. I don't know what that is. Yeah, they got some kind of like Time Walk card again. Or just they kill the Gurmags, one of the two. I guess I have this. What's up, Autumn? Alright, cool. Thank you, Bull, for the lists. I will definitely check them out. They look cool. I'll get another land. Cast down. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens here. Opponent, you're so lame. I hate this. I hate these fog cards. Get out of here, man. 3, 4, okay. I'd love to have like one of our would love to have like something that I don't know. They just have another Dawn Charm. Well, I think I about did it. Alright, I've had enough of you. Let's go play. Let's try another one. This is the crux of your match. You got this? Yeah, no. Nope, not even close. All right, let's try again. Sure. A lot of canariums, but we have the makeshift munitions and the wrangles. So don't forget to like the stream, friends. Yeah, feel free to like the stream if you're liking what you're seeing. It goes a long way in helping me out. I'll throw in the other call to actions. Subscribing is another great way to support the channel. And if you want to go even further, you can consider becoming a member. Memberships give you custom emotes for streams, your name at beginning and after the stream, and a members only Discord server. So a lot to do. If we lead on Bajuka Ball, we can make shift munitions turn 2 and then have Rakdos Canarium. Don't know how I feel about the mana base on this one right now. Oh, hold on. I got a phone call coming. Give me 1 second. I'll be right. As a kid, I was always a fan for some reason or another of the video game adaptations or tie-ins of movies. While I know licensed games are for the most part considered to be majority bad, for me I loved watching the movies and then renting the games afterwards as a kid. Growing up, I thought it'd be fun to examine some of these counterparts a little bit more and see how the game holds up to the film itself. I figured I'd start this series off with one of my personal childhood favorites, Monsters, Inc. and its counterpart Monsters, Inc. Screen Team for the PlayStation 1. As a kid, I sunk many hours into Screen Team, even though I never got very far. I still have fond memories of playing it as a kid. As for the movie, I watched the VHS a bunch of times as a kid, and I've even seen it multiple times as an adult as well. I guess I should probably give a spoiler warning for both the movie and the game.
Are quite good. Attack warning. Is it for real? Attack warning. It's for bloody real. Is it?
Monsters, Inc. is one of those movies I put as like a gold standard Pixar film. Coming out during the heyday when Pixar was one of the best animation studios, revolutionizing animation with their boundary-pushing 3D animation. And while yes, compared to today's standards, Monsters, Inc. definitely looks a little dated, it's still a classic animated film. The opening of the film is one of my favorites in Pixar's lineup because it presents the entire idea of the film and the world incredibly well. A film about monsters scaring kids to use their screams as a power source for the monster world, playing with that old kind of kid horror trope of a monster being under your bed or a monster in the closet. The scene builds really well, trying to emphasize the terror, but then quickly subverts that when the monster slips and falls onto the jacks. This slipstick move quickly takes any of the scary out of the monster, humanizing them and making them funny for kids in the audience, which will also be foreshadowing for the ending of the film. We then cut to our main characters Sully and Mike, and boy does Sully's fur still look great to this day. All the furry critters in this one actually look pretty great. The duo is the star team of Monsters, Inc. pushing for the scare record, Mike being voiced by Billy Crystal and Sully by John Goodman is casting to a perfection as they fit these characters to a T. On the scare line, doors are brought in, which leads into a child's bedroom. From there, the monsters do their spoopins to fill up scare tanks, which is converted into power. As Sully is pushing for the record, Randall, played amazingly by Steve Buscemi, is close second on the leaderboard, even taking the lead for a second. The monsters are led to believe that kids are toxic and can kill them. When one comes out with a sock on their back, the famous code 2319 is called, and the CDA quickly comes in force to clean up the situation. One night when Mike is going to take Cecilia out on a date, Sully goes back to help Mike with his paperwork so he can go on the date. However, when Sully goes back to the line, he notices a lone door. Upon opening the door, he doesn't notice anything until he realizes a child has gotten into the factory. When Sully brings the child to Harryhausen's, where Mike is on his date with Cecilia, she runs amok, leading to an all-out city panic. They escape back to Sully's apartment where Mikey goes all Mikey, making the child laugh, which causes a power surge. Really, the way the film hints with foreshadowing is done really well. It's obvious without kind of hitting you in the face. One of my favorite scenes in the film is where they're interviewing these monsters for the newscast.
Well, a kid flew right over me and blasted a...
Sorry, I'm back. I had to take a phone call from my uncle. Here's what's happened so far is I played some lands. We stole their Volder and Epicure. I chose to grab it with Wrangle and not play Carrion Feeder. That way, with a Lightning Bolt, we can actually still sacrifice their card with makeshift munitions afterwards. Was my kind of thought pattern there to like why I played it that way. And then give me 1 second to make sure I'm doing this right before I read comments. Okay, sorry about that. I apologize. DK, if I've submitted this list, but it should be a fun one. I'll put it in the VOD comments because I'm too lazy. If I have my Pauper Lawyers deck, yeah, no worries. I'll be looking out for it. Raging Bull, if you find a way to link us membership page, could you do that again? I've tried to find the old link and can't find it. Bro, I love Monsters Inc. I watch it with my daughter at least once a week. Monsters Inc. is so good. Such a good movie. Let me get that link for membership. I didn't think about it. I've always had it in the description, but I didn't think about it that it probably changed when I changed the membership. And the reason why I played off screen there a little bit is because Sergio, or however you say their name, was like, hey, it's your turn. I'm like, sorry. Had to take that phone call. So let me find links to share. Can I share links? I own this page. Aha, I can share links. I am the link master. They scoop it, and it could be because of my slow playing. I apologize. Higro, if you're watching this by any chance, I apologize for that slow line of play there. I super apologize for that. Also, let me go into the live stream, put it in the description to see if that fixes that. I don't have it in this description. I always thought I had it in the description. All right. Yeah, I always thought I had it in the description. My bad. All right, so if anyone wants to become a member, that link should do it. And there should be one in the description as well, if that is something that interests you. Late to the party. What are we on? Assuming this is the red, steel, and sack deck. Yep, this was the Rakdos flavor of it. But yeah, that's what we're on. We're trying out a little bit of a different build. We're still trying to get this deck figured out a little bit. Trying to anyway. I mean, we have the 3 land to do stuff. We just have a slow. Hey, Raging Bull, thank you for becoming a member. I super appreciate it. Our first member, Raging Bull. Everybody, I will be sending you the Discord link momentarily. Let me see if I'm going to keep this hand. It's weird. I'm going to keep it. We're testing stuff out, right? We can turn to Experimental Synthesizer to see if we get a different land off the top that we could play instead of the Canarium. So, all right. Let me get Discord open. Oh yeah, you got some of the custom emotes. It only lets me have 4 right now, so hopefully in the future that will change. Let me blank my screen real quick, because I know it would sign into my personal Discord. So, all right, we're doing this. Oh, hold on. As long as you control an artifact, Druid Operative gets +1/+0 and has Death Touch. I like it. So let me figure out how to send this to you. Invite people. Copy. All right. Now, is there a way for me to send that to you? Through memberships. Huh. Let me look at your page. Sorry. What if he's running Carp? Oh wait, am I on their turn? Carpace Frogger, Forger makes sense. Probably White Lotus, I would say. Let's play the synthesizer here. Wouldn't mind this being another land. I'm trying to figure out this Discord thing here. It's another Rakdos Canarium. All right. Bounce that, and then we got to pitch a card, which is super upsetting. So I'm probably just going to pitch this other Canarium here. All right. Is there a way to let me message people? Is there really not? What's going on here? Just yield through turn. You know what I might be able to do? Because YouTube has... Hey, Raging Bull, if you don't mind testing this out with me here. See if that worked. I posted a members-only community post for the Discord server. Let's see if that works. That should work, right? That should work. Betadimpt? Ooh, that's cool. Was that my turn? Dang it, it was. Yeah. Well, this is how this is. I have screwed this up massively. My bad. It worked? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so this has been a bad game because I basically just skipped through my turn. But the important part is we've got the Discord figured out a little bit. I'll check it out off stream. I've never used Discord. I'm getting better with it. I've used Discord for a while just to like chat to friends, like when we play online and stuff together, but I've never like running the server and stuff is all pretty new to me, but I'm learning. Darius, what's up? Thank you. Super appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member. You all are awesome. I feel really bad about our opponent because I am like all messed up here. Thank you all for becoming a member. I super appreciate it. Well, I think we just carry and feeder here. Carry and feeder and then wrangle the druid operative. Are we going with artifact lands just for Galblast? Yeah, pretty much. Galblast, Deadly Dispute. Thank you, Darius, for becoming a member as well. I super appreciate it. You two are my first two. Oh, dang. I thought that was, I thought Makeshift Munitions was Wrangle. Alright. Playing this one really bad. The hype mouse is supposed to, or rat, I suppose, is supposed to be based off of my, our little rat Moo. Professor Moo. And Darius, the Discord, the link to the Discord server should be in a members only community post. Because I've been trying to find, like, I thought it would give me a way to like individually message you all to be like, hey, this is a thing, but it didn't. So, but yeah, it should be there. All right, we can start cleaning up their creatures though, potentially here. Steal your creature. Attack you for 5. Alright, I need to pay attention to the game a little bit. Not only am I playing really slow for our opponent, but I'm also like totally distracted. But thank you guys so much for the memberships. I super appreciate it. You two are my first 2 members. That's really exciting for me. Super appreciate it. It's also cool to have 2 members be stop that. Oh, Death Touch. Okay, makes sense. It's also awesome that you know, you guys are my first ones to become members because Jack members on the Brew Council. Yeah, because you guys have been like so supportive on the brew front and everything. So I super appreciate it. We might be a little bit too slow here. Because if we mutiny, we can't kill one of their things. So we could just Gal Blast to kill something here. And then we could just Rakdos Canarium away the synthesizer. I mean, not Rakdos Canarium. Deadly Dispute the synthesizer here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see what they do here. But yeah, super appreciate it. Also, I've been super appreciative of y'all for the deck suggestions too. You've kept the at least in my opinion, I think you've kept the stream super entertaining. Yep. Gal Blast you. Also the first streamer I've ever given money to. Aw. It's awesome. I hope it will be worth it. Like I said, the link to the Discord server should work on YouTube. If it doesn't work or you can't get in, please let me know and we'll try to get it figured out. Like, I'm still new to this. We're still putting this together, so we'll get there though, right? We'll get there. So is this Jund then and they don't... Oh, no. It's just... Okay, no, I see what's going on. Alright, cool. So we can clear off their board here. I was going to Deadly Dispute, and I should have. Let's Bloody Betrayal here. I don't know if I don't think I take the artifact with them. Same here. I hate to see you stop streaming, bro. No worries. I'm pretty... Oh, it targeted me. Okay, never mind. I thought it targeted itself. We do get to steal the... Awesome. 2 for 1 it. Alright, we've cleaned up the board. We have cleaned up the board. Yeah, I've been having a great time streaming. I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So we at least have a giant queue of decks to get through. So I gotta at least get through the decks first, right? We're like your personal Cooper the Red and Jimsky to your Deluxikoff. Right on. I appreciate that. That's a compliment, be compared to those, even any of those groups. The Spike Collar of Doom. Well, guess what? We're gonna steal that too. I guess we could have Deadly Dispute the Longbow away, but Mark and Mutiny. I feel like the deck's running pretty humdrum right now. All right, they scoop it up. Oh, and they leave. Come on. I know that first game we came back to win that. That's something to think about. We came back to win that. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's get in one more game before we make any tweaks, right? Let's get in one more game before we make any tweaks. But yeah, Darius and Raging Bull. Darius is in the chat and then Discord, so you got in. Raging Bull, just make sure. I just want to make sure you get into. So we're getting there. Your whole stream is the next level of Pauper Magic. We keep throwing stuff at the meta, and you keep putting up the numbers, letting us know what's good or bad. I'm 100% cool with that. That sounds ridiculously fun to me. So you all brew it up. I run it. Throw it against the numbers. We work as a community. Maybe one day we'll get lucky enough to have a tier deck eke by. I like Hijinks a lot. I think this deck's really fun. Still trying to figure out like what the numbers are for it. I think the Esper Artifacts actually has a pretty good shot. That's what I wanted to look real quick. Card Hoarder. I wanted to see on the Esper Artifacts here. Let me look. The scale. I wanted to see what how much the tooth cost. Because I kind of wondered like what it would be like to run that of how much is the tooth? 2 tickets? Cool. So I should be able to get that. But I want to run a 4 of the tooth and 4 of the scale just to see like how that could run. So but I like the Esper Artifacts deck a lot. We will find the best Pauper deck ever. That would be awesome. We'll definitely get enough matches against fairies to test it out, that's for sure. Our opponent said, good luck, have fun. And I'm like, you too. I don't know if you're going to have fun, but if we get to do our plan, you might not have fun, but Swiftwater Cliff, sure. Would do the Tooth and Scales combo would be like Frogmite, Mirror Enforcer of mini artifact affinity. Yeah, and I think too is it could really screw up like math combat, right? Being affinity and you can flash them in. So I wanted to try like a 4 of sweet, just to see how it was, you know. I'm fine. Do I want to lead with Carrion or do I want to lead with Viscera Seer? I think I might lead with Viscera Seer. Try to protect the Canarium a little bit. Yeah, I do want to try Tooth out with it. I know Scale's been pretty strong. Scale's been pretty wickedly strong the little bit I've got to play with it, so I want to try that out. Oh, come on, land. You're killing me here, Smalls. Let's get in with Viscera Seer. I might just play the Carrion Feeder. Some kind of Grixis deck. They could have board wipers though, which may not be worth playing. I'm not gonna play Carrion Feeder. I'd rather just hold on to Carrion. We're a little flooded. I'd rather just hold on to Carrion Feeder for now. But yeah, I like that Esper artifact. Like so far, the Hijack Hijinks and the Esper artifacts have been some of my favorite decks. I don't know how good they are, but I really, really like them. I think they're really, really fun. Not saying, I mean, we've had a lot of fun decks so far, but they've been 2 of them that's really stood out to me. Because when you steal a creature, attack them with it, and then sacrifice it, oh, you know what I mean? It's just such a good feeling. I hope it's Pirates. Yeah, like Grixis Pirates, let's do it. Cast down? Sure. Attack you again. Viscera Seer Mimic deck is totally done being worked on, but it's 100% tier 2 or tier 3. LMAO. That Mimic deck is really cool. I haven't played the Simic Mimic yet, but the Orzhov Mimic deck was super fun. I really liked it a lot too. I also really liked that Esper Nightmare deck we played. The Nightmare combo deck. I thought that deck was really cool too. I still think one of these still spells should be Goat Nap for the off chance we get a goat. Actually kind of looks like Curve. I'm thinking it's Curve too with Consider and Frantic Inventory. Pirates have been funner though, but I'm thinking it's Curve too, which they probably definitely have board wipers. That can kill this Carrion Feeder pretty easily, so I definitely don't want to Carrion Feeder till later. Nightmare was wild. Nightmare was so fun. I want to play that again now that I kind of have an understanding of how that deck works. Because we ran that without like any idea. Our opponent's Def, Roland, Gurmag. It's either Terror or Curve. It's like one of the two. All right. Let's just attack first. Play Viscera Seer. I still don't think I'm going to run out Carrion Feeder here. I actually should have played the Carrion Feeder instead of Viscera Seer there. And if they have a board wipe that kills them off, it's not that big of a deal. But we should at least keep one sacrifice trigger in our bag because of Wrangle. So we should at least always keep one. If we don't have to cast it, we should at least keep one of the abilities there. Although Wrangle would kind of suck if they have Gurmag, but we do have cast down for Gurmag or Terror. That would also kind of suck. Because they could just like double Terror here and that would be pretty rough. Also, just Darius and Raging Bull, just so you know, links should work in Discord. Just as a heads up, links should work in Discord. Viscera Seer is so underrated. It reminds me of my love for Silver Raven and Witching Well. Yeah, I played some kind of deck that ran Viscera Seer. I can't remember what it was. I had Viscera Seer, like Eternal Witness, Grim Flailer. It might have just been some kind of like Rakdos, like mid-rangey deck I was just running around with. But I know it had graveyard stuff in it too, because it had like Gravecrawler and stuff, I think. I can't remember. I've had like so many black-green variations since I've started playing Magic that I really don't remember half of them. Let's attack you with Viscera Seers again. Let's Makeshift Munitions and pass. Seer is like a slow play on its sack, whereas Carrion Feeder is like let's eat. Yeah, that's very, very true. Makeshift Munitions. What is this? Well, let's scry one. Yeah, I'll put you on top. What does Ripple do? Look at the cards. Okay, I'm looking at them. What does Ripple do? I've never seen Ripple. So I'm not entirely sure like what it does. Rock the only colors to go. Yep. Green black all the way, man. I've been green black for a long time in Magic. That dorky enough. Got it tattooed to the wrist. I got Rakdos on the other side. Just so we're aware here. Get you drunk. That's what Ripple does? Yeah, apparently. My goodness. 2 mana cost it like 40 times. Good man. Yeah, actually, if I can this week, I'd like to play the Black Gardens list. Punch drunk on the Ripple. What is Ripple? Okay, they're just going to keep rippling. Let's actually Google what Ripple does here real quick. Oh, no. Go to fandom. Ripple is a trigger ability that first appeared in Cold Snap. It so far has appeared at blah, blah, blah. Appeared on 2 instances as well. Description. Whenever a player casts a spell with Ripple, the triggered ability allows the player to reveal a number of given cards from the top of their library and cast all cards that were revealed this way with the same name as the spell without paying their mana cost. Okay. Got it. Sure. So we got to discard 2 cards. Womp womp. They're getting us here. Yeah, no kidding. It's definitely like a broke man's Cascade. All right. Talarian Terror confirmed. Talarian Terror confirmed. I'm just going to ditch these lands. It's pretty good. Beat me to it. Oh, come on. Another one? Alright, they don't hit one there. Cannonade confirmed. I'm going to ditch the Wrangle. I bet they don't... They might have curve, but I feel like they probably are more on the terror side of things. I'm just going to play the Carrion Feeder. We need to get something on the board here. Which Ripple triggered off the other Ripple cards? Yeah, just... We saw multiple terrors, so I don't know if they have a terror in hand yet. Might get one soon, though. We do have cast down for it. We could top deck to steal it, which would be even better. That terror? Come on, there's no way terror costs more than one right now. The Golgari Graves deck is an absolute blast to play and competitive. Video this week. Yeah, I've what is going on here? It's a first day of class deck too. I watched one of the I might have seen both of them. I watched it. What was the one you played? It was like a blue black deck you played against. If you type in just White Lotus into YouTube, you get a whole different thing than MTG. Why am I not getting... Where are you? There you are. Because I watched a couple of them. There's Terror. Sure. Blue Black Terror. I watched that. Oh, you know Mono Blue Curve. So I did watch both of them. Okay. Yeah, I have the Graves deck on here. I'm looking forward to trying it out at some point. White Lotus, it looks really fun. I was hard on Abzan trying to make a workable Boggle deck, mutate something or other. So those are my favorite colors. Right on. This is gonna sound weird, but I might just take 6 here. What is the ward here? It's a ward of 2. Because we could draw a still spell and steal it from them. So I think I'm just going to take the 6 here. Nope. All right. Well, we'll just kill that then. Should have tapped it differently. Oh, wait. Back for one. I was hurt on Abzan. Mono blue control Torvis sounds like 05. Time to age myself. I want mono blue control or blue combo till the original rock deck hit standard. Golgari ever since. I don't know. I don't know if I know that deck. That would have been before my time in Magic. I've been Golgari pretty much ever since Delirium came out. Delirium was the mechanic that sold me into that color combo. And then obviously like Dredge fueled my love of graveyard strategy even more. See, when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! At the tail end of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Life, I was really big into what's that deck called? It was like the Graph of the Dark Lord deck. I can't remember what the actual name of it was. But I was huge into that deck, and it's like all graveyard strategy. So when I found decks in Magic that did graveyard strategies, I was like, yep, this is my thing. This is what I like. I like this a lot. So yeah, I got Golgari running through my blood. But I also Rakdos, because I started with Rakdos pretty much. I started with a blue-black like Leviathan Well starter deck, and it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do really. And then I found an Exava the Blood Witch starter deck and bought it, and I was like, this is exactly what I like to do. Opponent on multiple game plans? No kidding. Our opponent's on a ton of game plans here. All right. Something good. Opponent is down to 3 cards, but those 3 cards could be really good because our 2 cards are not very good. We don't exactly have a great board right now. I decided to do nothing. Alright, I'm going to attack here. I'm going to play the Viscera Seer. Opponent's deck is so weird. Yeah, our opponent's deck is really strange. I kind of like it. It's like that level weird that I'm like, I like this. They Suffocating Fumes here. We can just eat with Carrion Feeder. We could just send 2 to house, or we could double scry with Viscera Seer, depending on what they do here. Do I care about this? I don't think I care about this. Yeah, I don't think I care about this. This is fine. I can't believe I don't have an Abzan Mutate deck in my lists. I was tinkering with Undying Mutate strats like a half year ago. Yeah, exactly. We don't have any of that yet. Pitter patter, let's get at her. So I've been playing since Ice Age, but the original Rock was The Rock and his millions. Michael Pustlink? GP Las Vegas 01. I'll have to look that up. Not seen it. Oh, I hate MTG Top 8. That's such a bad website. Alright, I got it pulled up. We'll take a look at it for this match because that sounds cool. Yeah, if you got a mutate list, I would love to see it. That'd be cool. Yes, Torvis, we got a lot to learn from you. I need to make one, 2, or we could work on one together in the Discord and give it to me. Yeah, if you guys want to work together in like, that was kind of the idea of the Discord, is like, members of this community can go in there. We don't have to talk only about Magic, but like, Magic, obviously. But, you know, work together on like shipping up these decks and stuff. Kind of, why all these lands? We got these lands for days. I'm gonna lead on Viscera Seer here. You know, kidding, buddy is insane at the game. Who's insane at the game? Torvis? Is Torvis insane? Post stream, I'm gonna explore Discord, so let's chat about it then. Right on. You guys have a grand old time. Put us together some wicked decks, for sure. And then this stream won't have. All right, I can do 2 things. I can Viscera Seer, probably the best thing to do. Scry to find something. Put on top, so we know the top card's good. So let's just send Viscera Seer to face. Um, yeah, that was kind of like what I wanted was like, you know, the whole thing to everybody can chat about decks and stuff or just common interests, you know, an easier place for people of this community to chat and hang out. White Lotus has been running our decks too, bro. I'm stoked about that. Yeah, White Lotus has been putting out quite a bit of stuff too. Also, White Lotus, if you're in here too, I've been meaning to tell you, and this is reminding me of it, but also thank you for linking my stuff in your descriptions. I super appreciate that. Do we have a... I know we have a white weenie list from White Lotus. I don't have finished out yet. I don't think we have another list from them quite yet. I do want to play that white weenie list, though. That looks fun. Frantic inventory. Well, we almost have the Gal Blast win. Always give credit where credit's due, sir. I need to make an accounts I follow list to have in the description. Right on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to give credit where credit's due. 2 damage to any target. Wow, that could get really old really quick, couldn't it? I have a couple of them that were suggested in stream that for whatever reason I did not write down who suggested it. So when we get to those decks, I'm hoping to find the people who suggested them so I can properly credit them. It's only a couple of them though. It's only a couple of them, so hopefully in the future we'll find those. / about the artifact creature you're running in the Esper lifelink list. I forgot. I've seen the one of the recent Esper lists. First day of class. All right. Do you have more than one terror? No. One terror. I don't know if I get hit with this again. I'm going to let this hit me. This is going to sound really weird. I'm going to let this hit me so we can try to steal it. We can't wrangle it, but again, we have a bunch of cards in our deck that can potentially steal it. Alright, that's not a card that can potentially steal it, so let's just play Carrion Feeder here. Gal Blast. Spin 2. Yes, yes. Gal Blast. Spin 2. Let's see if we get that. I have an Arduum artifact deck. I mean, if he's got a counter, I'm just going to scoop. Alright. Let's just go to game 2. There's that terror, right? I have a Mardu artifact deck that I've actually used and I know decent, so we could actually do decently. Right on. Oh, you could have munitions, that last point of damage. True, could have munition for one more for scooping. With one of my decks at least. We've done decently with one of your other lists. We've done decently before, kind of, with this deck. We're just trying to find that sweet center spot. Red Elemental Blast. I'm thinking about bringing in Serrated Scorpions because their board wipers hurts them now. I kind of like that. Let him counter the first Gal Blast, etc. Well, it was 6. Well, I guess we could have double. No, yeah, it was 6. And we would have to pay 2 more for the ward on makeshift. Let's get rid of Wrangle. I don't think we're going to be able to wrangle much of anything this matchup. So let's ditch the wrangling here. This list is gasterized. Guarantee we need to finish the tweaks. You guys posting in Discord? I'm probably going to take Reckoner's Bargain out. I don't know. Go down 1 Carrion Feeder, 1 Viscera Seer, and 1 Bargain. Try that. Now this Hijack list. Yeah, I like this Hijack list a lot. We're just like, we got to find what the strategy for this deck is trying to be. You know what I mean? Keep this hand. We have all the annoying counter cards for days. Blood Fail, always yield, pass. Yeah, we just gotta like figure out like what this deck's deal is. Like, what are we doing with this deck, kind of thing. Galblast, pass. After this, I feel we take out Marking Mutiny and put in more of the blood token one. More of the bloody betrayals. I kind of agree. White Lotus. Is it the Infinity deck? That's David L'Oreal's list. Or at least the list he played. Springleaf Drum. Yeah, White Lotus. I would love to know what the card Raging Bull is talking about. You get a cast down. Well, we got land for days. I mean, not land. We got cards for days, but we don't have land for days. Oh, that was a big hunk of aloe. That was gross. Yeah, I think we make a swap. I think we make a swap there. Oh, this card. Okay, they only hit it once. I think we probably, this is going to sound weird, but getting rid of probably a Deadly Dispute card we can't really fire off right now. Okay, cool. We can Deadly Dispute the Great Furnace if we want to. If that's the thing we want to do. Don't know if that's the thing we want to do, but it's the thing we can do. I also feel like we might want more steel effects. I feel like we're either not drawing enough or we're not getting enough of the steel effects. These Gal Blasts are kind of worthless right now, so let's just send them to the face. There goes one of the red elemental blasts. We draw a Scorpo. Wish we had one more black source. Because then we could Deadly Dispute in response. I don't see another Duress. Preferably. They can play around this, like with Duress, they can definitely play around our hand really well. Oh, come on. Easy Pete's. Pretty good. First day of class, sure. Terror? Because why would you play first day of class without terror? Oh, they learned with it. Okay. Okay. Well, you better do something about that scorpion, because it's going to attack you for one next turn. That's basically game. Canarium. More like Canary Lame. Where's all of our steel spells? Like, we haven't like snagged any of them. We got what, 2 Wrangles last game? That was it out of 8. Are we not running in our deck? Are we not running any that? Hold on. Where's our mana here? Okay, we need the Dross Force Bridges brought in, I think. The red black indestructible land. I think we need them. That way our let's go let stream of thought go through. That way we can have Gal Blast more online if we're going to be running Gal Blast. This game has been rough. Yeah, they've stripped away everything from us. That's for sure. Hey. Ooh, then we could play a cleansing in theory. What's that? Play you. One, 2, 5. Oh, cleansing wildfire. Are we a cleansing wildfire deck? Maybe. We could be 16 artifact sources minimal for Metalcraft. Yeah, I don't know how many we're running. We could just be a cleansing wildfire deck. You son of a gun. They've drawn all 4 of those. I guess no, Stream of Thought. They probably got back from probably got surging dementia from that. Can I blow up their land in response? You're right, Darius. It's been a long day. That's for sure. That's what I'm running on like 2 brain fumes, so like I'm probably not playing super duper well. Wildfire would only have 4 lands to use. We need more. That's true. That is true. I don't have to trade here because we have another Gurmag Angler. They're going for the trade, or they got a pump spell. Wouldn't surprise me at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Moist, what's up? Is the Discord members only or open to everybody? The Discord's members only. Members only. It's $1 membership, but it's members only. Nah, 8. We gotta tweak the mana base, maybe run Impulse instead of DD. I don't know. I don't think we want to go into Grixis though. $12 a year, that's not bad on the wallet. Yeah, maybe. There could be a is it hijack? Is it being hijacked? There is an argument for that, I suppose. You would lose an artifact off dispute if you swap for impulse, and you'd lose a sack outlet. That is true. I don't know. I'm just trying to like think. No reckless impulse. Okay, I thought you meant impulse too. So I think me and White Lewis were both on the same wavelength there of like trying to figure out what was being on. 4 Dark Steel Citadel, 4 Dross Force Bridge. I mean, yeah, we could definitely go with the Dark Steel Citadels. Because we're not running anything that's double color right now. So there is that. I think I have 4 Dark Steel Citadels too, by the way. Alright, hit it only once. They've never done it only once, but hit it. Haha! Let's go. Somebody has to be the devil's advocate contrarian around here. True. That's enough for like 2 to 3 cleansing wildfires. Well, today on this version, I don't think I want to go like super duper overboard with the come on, Gal Blast off the top. Could be a Gal Blast. There's the Bloody Betrayal. I've not yet to like really do much with you. Alright, let's see if they whiff on their last card here. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be Terror. Or Cast Down. Alright, no, it's nothing. Cool. We got there. Played it smart. I'm pretty sure their only creature is... What's his face? Terror. So maybe we want to feed the swarms too. We take a lot of damage off that. I don't think we want it. I think we're fine with what we got. I'm just going to run it back the way it's been. It's the ramp you need for sure. 4 CMC hijacks are steep without going for the menace card. That is very, very, very true. Before we do like a cleansing wildfire version of the deck, I just want to like after board make a few tweaks to this list, and then we could really look at just really next time we play this going all out with like a huge change to the deck, you know. Mulligan. A lot of lands, but I'm gonna keep it. Keep it, and I'm gonna bottom probably the mountain here. I don't like that. Only see. Well, it's kind of 3 and it's kind of 4. I guess it depends on your setup, but sometimes it's 4 CMC to steal something because you want to have the sack outlet too. You know. But yeah, Cleansing Wildfire could be good. Plus, you have the option of like you running Cleansing Wildfire main deck against Tron and poison counters. So there's that too to consider. But you would get cards like Reckless Impulse, which would be pretty good. There's also an argument that we are just that this should just be a mono red deck. That's a thing too, you know. That this could just be a mono red deck. Even synth, bro. True. Do I want a Deadly Dispute off of this? I don't think so. I know we'd go down a land, but draw a bunch of cards. Hard to find sack outlets if it's mono red though. It is true. Or Rin Resolve instead to be edgy. Right? Viscera Seer, okay. Well, we can potentially get a card on board here. This Bloody Betrayal will be nice, but we do have to get up to 5 CMC. If our opponent's goal is to keep board clear, operating like a Rakdos control deck, a 1-2 Thorn of the Black Rose is an option. True. Munitions is gas, but we need another reliable red outlet. Yeah, there's not really another very reliable red outlet, is there? With Thorn for Monarch. Duress. Do I want to try to fire off this Deadly Dispute? No. So let them take whatever they want. I'll see them look at the Bloody Betrayal and be like, what? They take the Deadly Dispute. I'm pretty sure the Ripples and the Terrors are like their only like plays. Oh, we could quit drawing this land. That Deadly Dispute would have been good. I think I should have just fired that Deadly Dispute off in response. Oh, if they go to kill this Viscera Seer, we can obviously scry it to try to find something. We had the Red Elemental Blast for the counter war, which is probably inevitably coming. They go to the problem with Stream of Thought is the replicate makes it really hard to counter. But I think we just focus on the terror, try to keep terror off the board. Crack the Earth. Oh yeah, Crack the Earth's awesome. Okay, they only hit it once. I'm gonna ditch the Bloody Betrayal. And my reason for that is we can draw another one. Plus, I want to have the land in case we need to. In case we need to do something with like a Hijack the Terror. That way we have lands to pay for it. Well, no matches against fairies this stream. That's a win. Oh, why'd you jinx us? we might get paired with it coming up. I guess I sent them all home today. Was you playing a deck that was just wrecking them? If so, please send me that list. Need a 3MC counter target spell and copies. Yeah, exactly. Get a mountain. Definitely getting a little flooded this game. Just kind of upsetty spaghetti. Don't worry though, we've knocked him back down to 20. We took him down a level. Brainstorm. Hold on, replying to a text. Sorry, opponent. Surging Flames. Yep. Let's see what we got on top here. You had Crack the Earth in your hand on turn 3 with a Wrangle. Oh boy, right? That's like always the dream though. Another Surging Flame, sure. When we played that mono red theft deck, did we do that at all? Did we crack the Earth with Wrangle? I feel like we did. It's a long game. I know I've not been playing super fast, but our opponent has not either. We're going to draw a Gal Blast. Maybe we should have bought him Gal Blast. We probably should have bought him Gal Blast, now that I think about it. We're going to crack the synthesizer next turn, regardless of what we do. Regardless of what they do. They're going to replicate it. Target player mills 4 cards. You shuffle up to 4 cards from your graveyard to your library. I'm fine if they replicate it once, but I feel like we should counter at least once. Did it not counter it at all? Okay, no, it did. Oh well, I wanted to see what would happen. I feel like it's time to light the stove, boys. We've got ourselves a match, right? Gonna yield through turn. We need to try to get past the clock on him here. Crack synthesizer. Canarium? Sure. Play Canarium. Pick up Mountain here. Pass. We still have the 1 red elemental blast for the eventual terror that's going to be coming our way. Sure. These cards aren't that big of a deal. We just need to deal with the terror. I feel like they're back up to 22. Come on. We're now in Mardu. Let's go. Gerdaddy. I'm fine if they counterspell this. Yeah, we're trying. Send in the plague or the moose. We have a 2/2 on the field with vigilance, so we're basically invincible. Like, I mean, that's the spot we're at, you know. Our opponent has mana for days. I guess we do too. I was gonna say our opponent has mana for days, but I guess we do too. We have a bunch of mana too. Upkeep, draw another land, attack you. Play the other land, pass. I'm just waiting on that terror. Another stream of thought. 6 mana. They overtap maybe. Yeah. Target player. Yeah, whatever. They don't get to draw off of this, right? No, they don't. They milled one of their tears. What is this thing? Oh, that's that Surging Ether card. We might get there on time. Bonus deck's wild. Okay, they only hit it once, which is good. Ditch the land. I was just about to say we might win time. We might. Cast down. Cast down's pretty good. I hit the wrong button. This feels super stressful. So they should be 2 lower, but first day of class. Here we go. Oh, they learned. Okay, they learned with it. They didn't play it. That's pretty good. Deadly Dispute. So in theory, they should be down to 15 after this. I'm probably going to fire this Deadly Dispute off and just pop one of our Great Furnaces here. At least attempt to. Counterspell. Stream of Thought again. Pretty good. All right. We've cleaned their hand out, though. So there is that. Their hand is empty. They're hellbent. They had the Dispel. They did have the Dispel. They should be down to 13. They are in top deck mode. There's Terror. Alright, let's see if we can steal it first before we try to kill it. Come on. Come on. Steal card. Oh, come on. So our opponent should be down to 11 after this. Just kill it. I know, right? Thank God there's no Lab Man and Pauper. The Laboratory Maniac. They go back up. Turn off auto yields. Attack for 2. It's like they never, like it never actually goes through. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like it never actually goes through when it's the opponent's turn, but when it's my turn, it always goes through. We have the Gurdaddy. Spell Bomb. A little late, but it's a redraw. Spell Bomb yourself. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, the Gurmag is about as big as the clock as their clock is. Although they've had a bajillion cantrips here. Brainstorm would be a good target to find Terror. There it is. Alright, come on. One of our seal spells. Come on. No, another Gurmag? Alright. Send in the dorks. They don't block. Okay, there they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another Gurmag. Pass. We're down to the nitty gritty on the time here. Turn off auto yields. All right, they scoop it. Woo, we got there. Deluxekoff's in games. We got there. Let's make a few changes and run one more time. Punt. We got there. We got there. Take out the Mark of Mutiny. Go up the bloodies here. We're going to make a few small changes here. I'm going to take out the Rakdos Canariums and just bring in the Dross. I'm also going to go down the Bajuka Bogs. Just had to install the new version of Moto. Been playing too much paper, so this will be an old Ars deck about 2 years ago, so no laughing. Having said that, closing the stream. Oh, wait, was you... That was crazy close. I was sweating, bro. Was that you, Torvis? Palms were sweaty. Was that you? Or are you going to join in? Are you joining in? Bro, I'm stoked to see what Torvis got. Okay, they're joining in. All right, well, let me do these small changes first. Mark and Mutiny. We have the Dross Force bridges now. I want to have 2 more steel effects. I don't feel like we have enough steel effects. Maybe just 1 more? Let's try 1 more. I'm going to try 1 more, and I'm going to try going down 1. Huh. Try going down 1 synthesizer here. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes. There was spaghetti on my spaghetti already. Mom spaghetti. Yo, mom spaghetti. All right, Torvis. Let's see what you got going on. I'm excited about this. Huh. I don't hate this hand, but I'm not super duper in love with it either. Bro, he would. Torvis gonna play fairies. Just watch, just for the lulz. That'd be hilarious. Gonna keep this. I don't know how much I like this hand though. God, please, please don't, Torvis. Don't do the fairies to us. It'd be hilarious though. Not gonna lie. If fairies pops up, I'm gonna laugh. That would be funny. Reckless Abandon would be nice in this deck. Let's look up Reckless Abandon. Reckless Abandon. Sometimes you have to add MTG afterwards. Okay, Forest. Just spirits the whole game. Just sprites the whole game. I'm gonna lose it. So far, no. Reckless Abandon is additional cost cash Reckless Abandon and draw. Sacrifice creature. Deals 4 damage to target creature or player. It's not bad. It could definitely be playable. Also, I forgot the one list. We drew a land, so we kind of did the thing we were supposed to do. Just carry and feeder and pass. We have a rock list we need to look at afterward. Shit, he playing Boggles? Boggles would be, that would also be another hilarious like troll against us, would be Boggles. Oh, we got a rock list here. Foretelling. I'm assuming Sulfur Packmate. Yeah, I think this is a rock list here. I'm just gonna hold up Deadly Dispute. Just gonna hold up the Deadly Dispute. I would love an untap land next turn. The rock. If we were gonna play Reckless Abandon though, Azili? Hopefully I'm saying that right. If we were gonna play that, I would like to play. I would have liked to have played. My brain isn't working. I'm sorry. And like the mono red version as opposed to like the Rakdos version. I think it would be a better fit in that one, but it's definitely an option. All right, well, let's try to do the thing we're doing here. Maybe. We did it. We did the thing. We got the Wombo combo here. Hate to do it to you, Torvis. I feel like you should always do it on the inst. I guess they would have to have a sorcery, right? It's probably just good practice to do it on the end step, to sacrifice the creature, unless you have a sorcery to do so, but don't know. Chainer's Edict. I play by my own rules. Wombo combo. Yeah, it's definitely the Wombo combo. Play by my own rules around here, Torvis. Oh, Cram Sesh. Love it. I love this card. I love everything about it. I like the colors to it. I like what it does. I like the learn mechanic a lot if you dig into your sideboard. I like it. Environmental Sciences comes to hand. Right on, right on. All right. Two, three, four. We're one shy for Gurmag Angler. I think I'm just going to Deadly Dispute this blood token. Draw some cards. That's a lot of land. Well, good news is we're going to get there with... Good news is we'll get there with Gurmag Angler eventually. Reckless Abandon is a great card. I like it as well. It's Crack the Earth. Crack the Earth is super fun. Shroud. What is Shroud? Can't be the target of opponents' cards, right? It's not hexproof. It just can't be the target. Yeah, what is Shroud? Target spells or abilities. Okay. Hexproof for rich folk. I like that definition. We could just Deadly Dispute the treasure token here. There's Gal Blast. Alright. Well. Play you. Gurmag, I just hate if they have like Chainer's Edict here. Would be pretty rough. We just don't have a lot of creatures to deal with something like this. Shroud's pretty good against what we're doing. That's a Blastoderm. He's trying to go off. Proliferate. Environmental Sciences. Oh, come on. Why you do this to us? Okay, Cram Sesh. I was like, why you do this to us? I was like, don't kill our poor little Gurmag Angler here. Introduction to Annihilation. It's pretty good. Seriously, how do we beat Bogle? We don't. We just lose to Bogle. That's how we beat it. They still have 2 mana with Rot Farm. They didn't attack, which makes me think they don't have like a cast down here. Another Draws Force Bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I'm not going to attack into this because their creature is going to eventually die off, but I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Full cast a Gurmag. Has that ever been done before? Has anybody else ever full casted a Gurmag Angler? They do have the Introduction to Annihilation, which is going to be pretty rough. They could just have a bunch of other cards that deal with our card really well. I'm assuming this is Introduction to Annihilation, though. They could just have Chainer's Edict, though, to clean up the other one very nicely. However, we did We did avoid some of the blades, blastoderm. We did get to avoid some of it. Cleansing Wildfire helps with full casting Gurmag. That is true. I'm not opposed to casting a. I'm not opposed to a Wildfire version at all. They're gonna get in for 5. We're gonna take the 5 here. No reason to let our other Gurmag go. They're gonna lose their creature next turn, so. We get another Galblast. So let's play Dross Forest Bridge. Attack you for 5. And then we can leave Deadly Dispute and Cast Down and Galblast up for other things. I guess they don't lose it this turn. They lose it next turn. Dang. I miscounted how that happens. Or does it leave at the end step? How does fading work? Or am I just wrong on how fading works? I could just be wrong on how fading works. Thorn of the Black Rose is super annoying. There's the Packmate, sure. Do you have the TG fading? Keyword or ability? Okay, it's during the upkeep. It disappears. Good to know. Alright, so end step. I'm going to kill them all. Cast down. Galblast. Let's try to steal this Monarchy here. Torvis says nice. Tell him I like the fading critter. In particularly really good against us. Gonna jack the Monarch from him. Gonna play Volta Whispers here. Pass. Draw a card. Carrion Feeder. Where's all of our steel spells? That's what I'm looking for here. But we have Deadly Dispute if they want to. Yeah, we're probably going to Deadly a Volt at their end step. But if they go to like target Gurmag Angler with like Cast Down, or they go to play Chainer's Edict because they have Chainers in the grave, we can, in response. Come on. Nice play, Torvis. We could do nothing now, but do you have the Chainers as backup too? Well, another Packmate. All right, now we're in trouble. We have Reckoner's Bargain though. I should have Deadly Dispute there. Let's draw some cards though. We can't steal the Blastoderm, but we could. Okay. I'm going to attack, see what they do here. No blocks. I didn't figure they would. They have a bajillion life here. Carrion Feeder. 4, 6, 7. Play another Gurmag Angler. And then we also have Reckoner's Bargain if need be. Viscera Seer. Blastoderm's good. I like this card a lot. Like this card a lot. And comes in the Blastoderm. Chump here. Come on. And the witch's cottage for it. I asked him, how many times are you going to cast that? That one copy of it. Easily the best card they have against our entire deck, too. That's hilarious. There's a Crip Rats. Now that one's interesting. And then here comes in their 5/5 critter, maybe. Okay, they're gonna Crip Rats the ability here. Let's just draw some cards off of Carrion Feeder. Get a Wrangle. If they'd play a card we could target. Hey, they did that. Again, we got to keep in mind that they have what's it called? You know, the thing does the thing. Chainer's Edict in the graveyard. Play Synthesizer here. Synthesizer gets us. We don't have any graveyard hate, do we? Another Viscera Seer? Sure. I'll just play it. Try to get some Chainer Edict. Some Chainer Edict barrier here. There's 14 damage? I think so. No, it's 8 damage. Sack you. Scry. The bottom. Try cracking you. Deadly Dispute? Oh. They're at 1. 4 Galblast, 2. Oh, is that the tentative one? No, they're... I don't understand. What? They're at 5. I'm a little confused. Give you the Monarch was a mistake. I just whipped this up. All right, I'll add it to the doc U. I think I have something very, very close to that already in the like a build like this. Now if we had Blast, they're at 1. Bloody Betrayal. I think I see what you're saying. How are we gonna get there? Because they could play that one card again, and then if they have like another Pulse and Rasa. Damn, to the sideboard is what he says. To the side. Alright. I don't know if we have anything that great on this matchup. It was just an Inspire build I just made during the stream from what we have in this Hijack deck. Yeah, it's pretty close. Because one of the last ones I have that's Mono Red Theft from you has a good little chunk. Oh, it is Rakdos. Oh, I missed the top half. Whoops, my bad. Bloop. Missed the top half. It's pretty similar. We get to play Crack the Earth though, which is pretty fun. But yeah, we're still working with this thing. No to Gorilla Shaman, no to Red Elemental Blast. Probably to Serrated Scorpion. I don't think we want Feed the Swarm, just because one of their dudes is basically hex-proof. So the question is like, do we want Serrated Scorpion? And I feel like probably. I don't think we want Makeshift Munitions here. And if we're going to cut Makeshift Munitions, I'm going to cut a Mark of, or a Bloody, but let's cut a Bloody. Try like this. Looks pretty good though. I'm missing so many new cards in this deck. Gotta get that. How do you spell Initiate? That is so wrong. Spell Initiate. It's a mulligan. This is a keep. Thank you, Reachable. Anytime like I'm trying to figure out how to spell a card, I always go with just asking Siri. Siri's semi-reliable. I am okay with this hand, but I think I'm gonna bottom Reckoner's Bargain. Right, like that. Talking to Torvis and Chad about them missing out on some of the new cards and stuff, and I'm like, you got to get that Initiate. When I got the Avenging Hunter, it was like literally pennies, and then it started getting played a ton, and then it was like, now it's like $5 or $6 a card. I can't remember, but I got mine on like pennies. I did the same thing with the Den of the Bugbear. I bought them for 8-whack modern, and was like, oh yeah, this is a really good card for this deck, and I paid like literally like probably even under 20 cents, and they're like and then next thing I know they're like $40 a piece when I sold them, and I was like, I'm out. I was like, I'm getting rid of those cards, and I'm gonna get like a little nice little chunk of like cool cards. I'm gonna play both of our creatures here and pass. Carrion Feeder will block against Suffocating Fumes. And then we have just their own sack effects for stuff. Feels like $50 for 4. Probably. Let's find out. Avenging Hunter. Holy smokes! Avenging Hunter is $11.96 right now. Wowee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all 4 of mine for like under. I think I want to scry here instead of Carrion Feeder. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Holy smokes, that's a lot of money. Yeah, mine was under $1 for a playset. I'm like almost 100% sure it was. Because I got them for Jund Wildfire like right when they were released. Holy smokes, that's a lot of money. Bro, that's why I've lately been trying to make dollar menu builds to encourage new players to use good and cheap decks. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of good, like, brewable, like, cheap stuff. Like, Mono Black Sack is a pretty solid deck that's, other than Snuff Outs, which you could totally sub for, is pretty inexpensive. I like Snuff Out a lot, though, but it's a really good deck. Come on, don't Chainers me, bro. Wrench Mind. Retro. Wrench Mind's pretty good. We don't have a lot of artifacts. We have some, but apparently not enough. I wholeheartedly believe Great Sword of the Tears is a new breakout card. I'm going to put White Weenie on the map again. I'm going to tell you right now, I think every game we had it on the field, the last time we played it, we won. So, I'll give you there. I'll definitely give you that for sure. You know, I've wrench mined a lot of people in my life playing 8-rack. It doesn't feel very good to get it done to you. I'll just be honest. Doesn't feel very good. Cast down. Yeah, cool. Deadly Dispute. Let's draw some cards. We also have Gurmags online. Get another Wrangle, which is okay. Foretelling the Packmate here. We're definitely going to Gurdaddy. Down to 2 cards. Hopefully I don't have a whole lot going on. Just hoping more for like no chainers, right? That's what we're hoping the most for. But if we top deck a Sack Outlet, that would be even better. Like way better. It just wins games, and then it's like turn 3 removal and a +1/+1 counter and 1 equipment. I can't get enough. It's like I said, I think literally every game we played with it, we won, so pretty good. All right, hold on. We don't need to tap that much, apparently. All right. Gurdaddy. There's so much initiate now, you almost run at least one Ginger Brute somewhere. Yeah, I guess, yeah. The initiate is a thing, that's for sure. Visionary. Okay, kind of. I guess you couldn't really tap. Yeah, you could have tapped different to also foretell the Packmate there. I love Ginger Brute with her little Spring Relief drums. Makes Brute Squad really shine. Yeah, true. Brute Squad's cool. I like that deck. I really like the Froggo deck. I really want to play Froggo really bad. The Frog Zero deck that Deluxicop Propaganda has been playing a lot. That deck looks so much fun. Bloop. Let's Viscera Seer. Wrangle. Wombo combo. What matters, man. That's all that matters. Stray Scorpion can go on top. It's a pretty solid card. Bro, you beat him with Esper Lifelink. I had a tear. I had to play that for you. Ginger Brute with Gates is not bad either. Can still win here or there. Yeah, I played against Ginger Brute Gates a lot. I like the Gates. I just like, I don't know. Maybe I've only played them once, and I was having a rough time with them, but I'm not opposed to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had to play. I obviously had to play. Okay, my auto yields are off. I obviously had to play the Esper Lifelink deck against them, right? Like I had to. I already know what's on top, so this is kind of pointless, but we do get Gurmag in the graveyard for the other Gurmag. So it's a little bit better. I want to see you play this again against him. That'd be cool. We just got to get paired with him again at some point. That would be cool, though. Absent Gates is fun with Boreal Gazer and Ginger Brute. That would be fun. That does sound like a lot of fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could either Serrated Scorpion or play another Gurmag Angler here. I think I just want to keep the pressure on with Gurmag Angler. He even gave me a shout out because of you. I certainly fangirled. Good. Good. I'm glad. Propaganda is one of my big fave of mine. Propaganda is awesome. Not gonna lie, I was jealous of you, bull. Sorry, Darius. Sorry, I should have ran one of your lists too with him being such a home brewer. I really should have ran Hijack. You're 100% right. I had a Raging Bulls list more on my mind because, or he said that he would love it to go against him. So I had it a little bit more like in my head of like, oh, I should really play this because, you know, so maybe next time. Maybe next time. No, it's okay. I was jealous of the shout out. Well, I mean, you could have got a shout out too on that end. So now you're gonna film it, yeah. He was one of my first creative hub. Him and Snapbolt. Snapbolt's awesome. I'd love to get Snapbolt on the show. Cooper the Red and Snapbolt were like the first two that kind of got me into Pauper, and then I started venturing out into like Satan Rakin and Propaganda, David Royale, Kerblinski. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am. Is also really awesome too. Steven, I discovered this channel from Propaganda. Shout out. I love Pauper content. What's up, Steven? Welcome to the chat. I hope you enjoy the show. And that might have given you the game. Maybe. Get that Hijack list in front of him or Snapbolt, right? If I get like Snapbolt on the show or something, I'll definitely try to remember to play Hijack. Bloody Betrayal. Sorry, Torvis. I feel bad doing this to him. Too bad we don't get the cascade off of it too. When are we getting Andrea or Prov on the show? Oh, who knows? It'd be cool though, wouldn't it? Bottom U. Let's throw out Scorpion. Pass. Kerbilinski has brought me so much joy with Gruul Stompy list using Wild Cantor, Cosmic Charles, who got me into the Great Sword. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first. Yeah, Cosmic Charles I just found out about. I played against them, and then you said that they're out there. And actually, I didn't realize this, but I did the Propaganda interview before I did the stream. Oh, gross. Before I did the stream with where I played against Cosmic Charles, and you guys told me about Cosmic Charles. And Propaganda actually mentioned a double of them. What is this? Say I need to look more into Cosmic Charles. I subscribed to them. I haven't started diving into their content yet, but I need. Excuse me. I need to though. Double Blastos all the way. Yeah, no kidding. If you do Prov, please get him to play against my list, as Prov is the first Magic YouTuber I started watching. Probably one of the first for me too. Too little, too late for me. Methinks. I don't think so. Too little, too late. I don't think so. Still at 13 life, Torvis. Serrated Scorpion, you. I would fangirl so hard. I'll keep it in mind for sure. I'll keep that in mind. That's going to be such a long ways to go, though, for that to happen. What I should have done there when I attacked with Serrated Scorpion when they blocked, I should have sacrificed with Viscerus here, but I didn't. Pav is way up there. That would be Wild Snag. It would be. Pav, I think, is still one of the largest, if not the largest, Magic content creator. So that would be nuts. It'd go a long way in my channel, I'm pretty sure. I can't get Cosmic Charles to mirror Cascade list to work. Great concept, but too much living the dream, I think. I haven't looked at it, so I have to look at it. Oh, I think Bosch and Roll made that Pauper to mirror deck. It's nutty. Bosch and Roll is one of my personal favorites. in terms of Magic content. I love Bosch and Rule. I have no interest in playing Legacy, but I watch a lot of his Legacy content. My guess is they get in with one. They get in with both. It's not gonna block. I love Bosch. Great commentary. Great play. Yeah, he's like a crazy great player. But he loves Pauper, so knowing his loving character, he probably enjoying it. Yeah, he does a little bit of Pauper, more into the modern Legacy stuff. But Wilt, what does Wilt do? Well, they cycle it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But what does it do? Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Sure. All right, let's deadly dispute the blood token here. Another Gurmag Angler. 1, 2, 3. So we can Gurdag 2. V2, I mean. I just hope they can't kill 2 of them in one turn. I'd be surprised if they can, but hopefully. Will to destroy enchantment already. Yeah, I looked it up. I didn't look it up, but I got to pull it up once the cycle went away. I'm like Gollum with Pauper as my ring. It's precious, and we don't play the other formats. If I play anything, like, I have a background in Modern for sure, but they're probably gonna get here. And I would like to try Pioneer, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are 1 short unless they have a land in hand. I would like to try Pioneer, but money, you know. Or Epic Storm. He's some pretty cool and competitive lists. Yeah, I just found Epic Storm a few days ago, so I need to venture through their content too. But I realize they play a lot of Pauper stuff too. Please don't tell me I have another cast down. They got the Crip Rats win. All right. We are down to 6 on time. 6 minutes. They're at 10, so need to try to up the ante with the plays here. We just don't have a lot of good stuff against them. So let's just run it back. We'll try here. We're trying. We're fighting the good fight. I'm going to keep this. I'm not super duper in love with this, though. Glad you guys are getting some of those membership emotes out there. I think YouTube lets me add more of them when I hit like a certain like threshold of memberships. So I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I can get some like more professional ones done. Those are all ones I made. So maybe I can get some more professionally done ones, like do like a Fiverr commission or something. They're gonna lead on basic swamp. Problem is we don't really have a good sack outlet right now. Well, let's lead on synthesizer here. Well, that sucks. That one sucks. Yeah, that was a punt. Also, like Teasdale MTG, his commentary is a little bit more monotone, but I like his content. I'll look him up. If you all have any Magic content creators that you like and I should check out, by all means, send them to me. Teasdale MTG. I like his mascot, like the bulldog, the mastiffy looking dog. It's cute. Another swamp. Yeah, I'm just gonna pitch the synthesizer here. I don't. You guys can be honest with me. I don't like synthesizer that much in this list. I really don't. I don't like synthesizer that much in this list. It's like who was it? It was either Saden Rakin or Propaganda that said that if you keep seeing a card and you say, "Oh, I don't like this," then you should just get rid of it. That's how I feel right now. I'm gonna fire off Deadly Dispute, see if we can find some cards that's easier to pitch to Ridge Mine. Me neither. Yeah, I'm not liking Synthesizer in this. Maybe if we had like a Crack the Earth or something. Alright, cool. I'll just pitch this Dross Force Bridge. I guess I could pitch the Great Furnace. It only helps Gal Blast, to be honest. You could run Implement of Destruction instead. Which one's Implement? I know it's like... It's one of the one-drop Kaladesh cards. I think it's Kaladesh. Or Ether Revolt. One of the two. Implement of Combustion, maybe? Destruction's not pulling up. It's an arty. Yeah, I think I know which one it is. Sorry, Torvis. Oh, our clock is so bad right now. Alright, cast down. Not cast down. Carrion Feeder pass. Combustion. Yeah, we could do Combustion. Or like Ichor Wellspring. Ichor Wellspring would probably be better. Ichor Wellspring probably is better than Synthesizer. I've only liked Synthesizer in a few lists. Sorry, bro, you focus. No, you're good. There's an artifact that creates a 1/1 token when it enters and leaves. I don't know what one that one is, honestly. Feeds the feeder and dispute outlet. Yeah, which one is that one? That one could be good. I'm still not convinced, like, with this shell, like, I feel like we want to be more, control-y, maybe, with it. I don't know if that's the right word. Bajuka Bog. No, we're building up our graveyard for our Gurmags. Stop it. We're gonna wrangle up this Llanowar Visionary here. Llanowar Visionary. Cram Session is such a good card. Alright, Wrangle. And we're gonna fire off Reckoner's Bargain on it so we can draw up some more land. I mean, some more cards. Probably more lands. Menace is calling to you. Calling to this deck, though. Menace Hijack card can only cost 1 red mana. That is true. That is very, very true. Mark of Mutiny. That is very, very, very true. Another Llanowar Visionary. Unfortunately, they have a way to kill this Carrion Feeder. Probably bouncing Bajuka Bog. Keep our graveyard down. They have a way to bounce this Carrion Feeder. Then we lose our sack outlet. Which would kind of suck. Okay, they cycle the Ash Barons instead. So we're good to fire off Mark of the Mutiny. Try to hit him in for some more damage here. And then sacrifice it with Carrion Feeder. The reason why I'm doing that over Bloody Betrayal is to... Oh, stream dip out for a second? Looks like it's... Viscera Seer. Alright, cool. Viscera Seer. Mark of Mutiny. Back with everybody. Get in with the dorks. And then I think I'm just going to... We have a lot of like kind of good cards currently, so I think I'm just going to sacrifice Llanowar Visionary with Carrion Feeder. Do the thing. We are doing the thing. Come on. Oh, here comes the dinosaur. We do have double cast down. They get a pack mate though. It's pretty good. But we can Gal Blast away the pack mate, Bloody Betrayal, the Altasaur. Attack, sack with Carrion Feeder. So we're not like out of this. Like that'd be a card that would normally stop the game, but I think we're... I'm not going to say we're okay, but I think we're still in a position to do stuff. This turn. Let's Gal Blast the pack mate away. Bloody Betrayal the Altasaur. I think this is the exact matchup we want for this deck. I think this is the exact matchup we want for this deck. We want the more mid-rangey shells. Can't do anything. I'm just going to yield. I shouldn't yield through turn because we can like sack in response to stuff. I'm going to read comments in a minute. We're like so low on time that I should like pay attention to this. Great game though. Super fun. Green black decks I love so much. Like even if I get thrashed by them, I rarely like have that bad of a time. Just run out stuff. Well, we're gonna lose our 2 Gurmag Anglers lost to Synthesizers. Synthesizers coming out of the deck tonight. It's gone. Synthesizers got to go. It's also 10:16, so I've got to go here soon. I'm gonna finish up GG's. They had the Gargantua. Oh, I'll wait for him to come back in. All right, so let's talk real quick about this deck. Goodbye. Synthesizer is gone. For now, I'm just gonna place mark an Ichor Wellspring. Let's talk about this deck real quick. I can't remember all the decks we played tonight, but I think we're somewhere... I think 8 Wrangle effects or Hijack effects is too low. I think we want probably more than 9. We're running 9 right now. I feel like we kind of want maybe more than that. I think our sack outlets are pretty solid. Makeshift Munitions is not bad to have on the board. Carrion Feeder is pretty strong. Viscera Seer was pretty strong. When you get to sacrifice Deadly Dispute or Reckoner's Bargain, it's really good. But I also think that's why, yeah, we got there. So much damn land in that last game. Yeah, you got flooded pretty hard. But yeah, those are super fun. Torvis, green black lists are super fun. That Shroud creature just puts this deck to a halt, full stop. Like it really does. Chat disconnected. What happened? Successfully reconnect. What is happening tonight? 10, 11 hijacks for sure. Yeah, I think we want like 10 to 11. So we need to like maybe find another spot. I think Ichor Wellspring should come in for more draw power. You know, when you're Reckoner's Bargain, not only are you gaining 2 life from it, but you're also drawing 3 cards. Same thing with Deadly Dispute. You're drawing 3. 1 Ichor Wellspring could potentially be 4 cards in a warped sense. Also goes good against goes good with Gal Blast. I think our mana base putting in the Drawsforce bridges are good. I understand why the bounce lands are very popular and why they're a thing. I have never liked them. Unless you're playing like Amulet Titan. I've never liked them. That was my baby a few years back. Need some moderation. It wouldn't be very much like moderation. Like it's still a pretty solid like green black rock list. Like a lot of those cards are still played very regularly. So like it wouldn't be very much to upgrade it for sure. But yeah, for this though, I never like those bounce lands. So let's just get rid of the bounce lands. Drawsforce Bridge, boom, awesome. But this still comes down to the main issue with this deck. And I feel like this was running a little bit better. Does this deck want to be a straight control deck that steals creatures and uses those creatures to punch in? And then use like a Gurmag Angler as a haymaker? Or does this want to be a bit of a tempo deck where you are putting on pressure with Carrion Feeders and Viscera Seers, and then you're stealing creatures, then you're swinging in with the haymaker Gurmag Angler? And I don't know. I don't have that answer of like where we want to be right now with this deck, but I definitely feel like this is like from our first iteration, this is probably a step up. But we also run into like the thing where the issue being that we're bad against creature decks that are playing like more than one creature. Gal Blast helps. Gal Blast was helping, but we're still not great against decks that kind of go wide. And because we're so weak to those decks, I feel like in the sideboard we want to kind of go more into some kind of sweepers. I think we want like a 4 of sweepers in the sideboard. I really do. Because we are very weak to go wide decks. Very, very weak to them. So that's something to keep in mind. What I missed a couple comments. Nimble Right Schematic is the name. Not sure the home for it is here, but I think it's better value than Synth in this shell. Let's look that up real quick. Okay. Oh, I think I've actually played this before. Not on stream, but like in paper. When it enters the battlefield, put it into the graveyard from the create a 1/1 colors construct. Yeah, that could be. We could try this. I'll just add it to cart for right now. Check it out later. Yeah, we could try that out for sure. 100%. Lotus, yes, use Nimble. Okay. We'll add it to the deck. We'll try it out next time. I say we hop on the Wildfire train. I think there's an argument for the Wildfire train too. I'm caught on my rug. I think there's an argument for Arms feels too slow against Kodatha and Fairies. And that's why I think I like In the Festivities even over Suffocating Fumes. Because In the Festivities is a low cost. And it allows us to potentially also like wrangle or something that one of them that survives. But also it's super easy to get Spellstutter sprited. So there's like a bunch of risks for that too. I put In the Feast or Festivity or Electricity in the side. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling like too. I would suggest drop the munitions for Chainers and side 3 Arms of Hadir. I guess because we could chainer ourselves in a way, but Makeshift Munitions is the reason why I like it is because it sticks on the board, and then it's harder to deal with than a creature spell, if that makes any sense. But there is definitely an argument for that. Nice Whisper was cheaper. It's just called Sign and Blood. Arms feels too slow. Yeah. Sold Festivities. Yeah, Festivities could be good. Real quick though, before we leave, this is the rock list that Torvis was talking about that Michael Pustilnik played at first place at GP Las Vegas. 4 Birds of Paradise, 1 Phyrexian Plague Lord. That is a wicked looking card. 4 Spike Feeders. Love Spike Feeder. 2 Spirit Weavers. 4 Spirit Monger. 3 Walls. 4 Yavimaya Elders. 1 Choke. Choke's awesome. 4 Duress. 1 Living Death. 4 Pernicious Deed. 2 Phyrexian Furnace. 2 Vampire Tutors. 1 Recurring Nightmare. And then Bayou's Dust Bowl Forest. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Super expensive. Super expensive. But pretty cool. Great stream / thanks everyone. Yes, so thanks everyone for hanging out. It's late. I'm gonna have to get ready to bounce. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Old Raging Bull and Darius, for the memberships. I will have the before and after credit scroll set up tomorrow. So super appreciate it. Raging Bull, let me know if you can get into the Discord server okay. If not, we'll get it figured out for you. So hopefully that will be no issues for you. Bar the Bayou was cheap back then. Thanks for the games in the stream. Isn't it crazy to think that the dual lands used to be like pretty inexpensive? No, thank you, Torvis, for the game. It was really fun. But yeah, thanks everybody. If you want to support the channel, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos are all great ways to do it. You could also consider becoming a member. $1 a month gets you custom emotes, little name badge. Apparently it turns your name green in chat, which I thought was kind of cool. I didn't know it was going to do that. You also have your name before and after stream. Not this one, because this is the first time members have joined. So that will start tomorrow. So thank you. And you'll get access to a community Discord server. So consider becoming a member if that sounds interesting to you. I'm going to bounce. I will be streaming tomorrow at regular time, about, well, what, semi-regular time, like 10:30 Eastern time in the morning, AM. So hopefully I'll see y'all there. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.